I keep trying to put images up or video up where it can probably sink into people's head that we don't live in a post-racial or race neutral world or country. We don't. It seems to me it's like these people hid for about maybe 20 years, some of them, and in the mid to late 90s, they started coming back out the woodwork. And more so now that we got a lot of black entertainers, and now that we got Mr. Obama and Mrs. Obama in the White House, okay? And when Trayvon Martin was murdered, nobody in media talked about it. It wasn't until black bloggers or black YouTubers or just black men and black women heard by word of mouth through the church or whatever came out and started mobilizing. And white folk and those of people of color who have turned their back on black people because they come from us, okay? And I don't fight going to the whole genetics thing right now. But they turned their back on us and they took Zimmerman's side. And they made it as if Trayvon was in the wrong. The little brother went to a convenience store to get some snacks. He was walking home. He realized he's being followed. He called his girlfriend. She told him to run. Trayvon said, I didn't do anything. Why run? Now, he did the thing that a lot of us as black people have said. If you ain't do nothing, don't run. All you're going to do is make it worse in some cases, or you can make yourself look more suspicious. But at that time, it was All-Star Weekend. Everybody was at home. He probably thought, hey, I'm going back to my father's girl place. I mean, what could I be doing so wrong? Zimmerman, typical mixed person of color, who still pulls his dominant traits of color, but he thinks like a racist white person. He figured, what is this black man doing in this community? I mean, excuse me. Yeah, black man, I'm sorry. Because they don't think of us as ever being little boys, okay? He called 911 to try to cover his ass to a degree. But at the same time, he figured, I know the laws in Florida. I know this is a black person. If something happened, I can get away with it. And he was told to stand down, but he said, fuck it, I'm going to go mess with this kid. Trayvon had every right in the world to defend himself. He had every right in the world to defend himself by every means necessary. But Zimmerman, being a punk, couldn't take his ass getting beat by a little kid. So what did he do? He did the coward's thing. You went up there and started a fight, and Trayvon defended himself. You took a gun out and shot him. Now you got people in this country saying, oh man, he deserved it. Got websites saying this kid deserved to die. I have never seen black people, no matter how much hate has been thrown at us, have sat there and wished that their children or people just died. We never put up websites. We never made songs. We never showed images of people dying. Now, before y'all go there, what about the Black Panthers said that? There was one man, and understand where that anger come from because of shit like the Trayvon Martin things. That's when you get those type of responses. But the media loves showing that out of context. When I did this commentary, I did it to address it to the YouTubers who subscribe to me, who may come across of it. But YouTube, they got slick. And I'm going to show you what they did. So you get all this traffic coming to my channel, okay? Because I'm telling you, any other time, I mean, I've gotten racist comments, but the last day or so, I mean, they coming at me fast and furious. And they saying some most hateful shit, and YouTube knows it. This is why I can't understand why our videos or our channels are getting pulled down for little shit. But guess who's helping get our videos pulled down? Our own people. And some of y'all, I've showed y'all who they were, and I'm sitting there like, why are we doing this to each other? We got people out here who've caused a lot of this dissension among us. But I'm going to show y'all something, and I want y'all to see what I'm talking about. I'm not going to try to pronounce this person's name, but obviously this is an image of Trayvon Martin, Photoshop. Bullet hole in the eye. I mean, this is mean, man. Let me read this to you. All I heard in this video was ooh, 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 ee, 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 ah. I turned it off after 10 seconds of ooking and eeking. What would be better for this pavement ape to do is spend some time in Nigger U, aka State Penitentiary, and he would see just how much reason there is for humans to hate niggers. and why sites like this one he is ooking and eking about are needed, and just a fairy action niggerdom. By the way, little Skittles deserve what he got. I wish he got shot in the face. Now you see this. This is to the video. This is what they think, okay? I'm going to click onto his look at it. Look at this. Look how he doctored Trayvon's image like he's stealing. This kid didn't do that shit. Even though he probably got more subscribers than this. But you know how they put your channel on private, you can't see anything? Because this guy's been, it could be a woman. Look at all this Trayvon the thug. Let me read this to you. Trayvon Martin was a thug. Storm Reapers. 7,222 views. Okay, this is what he left, or she, or they. Would you have preferred that George Zimmerman just let little Skittles beat him to death? That night? I'm sure you would. You obviously support black criminality in all its forms. Say Trayvon could do no wrong, eh? Laugh. You are willfully ignorant. The facts in this case have been available for weeks online. Let me go to this Storm Reapers, because it's like a Klan site. See my background? Laugh out loud. I love Skittles. Look, they just joined. These people just joined. Just another channel I made due to flagging cowards. See this? Look. This is a video. He's a nigger. What do you expect? Intelligent? See, this is what they think of us. See, this is shit YouTube. This is shit that YouTube. And see, just go to that video I told y'all about us. Girl goes crazy at McDonald's. Cop take her down. Planet Ace. This is the stuff that YouTube like out here. This is, if y'all remember this video, I'm gonna click onto it real quick, show you this. And this look how many views.
They got no reason to act like that.
Look how many views this video got.
Hey, you won't hop the shit and go grab your food.
Look how many likes.
Y'all not with it, right?
And this is world hip hop. See? Yeah, I remember this video.
She paid for her shit, though, shorty. She paid for her shit. Hey, hop this shit, go grab your Big Mac or whatever you had grabbed. Right?
You know,
I'm not recording you. It's fake. I'm not recording you. I'm not recording. Go ahead and hop this shit and grab your shit.
Y'all see the views? See this? They love. This is why they don't want videos like mine or other brothers and sisters out here, because we putting this shit on blast, and they don't like that. They don't want us pointing this stuff out. So what they do is they come to our channels and see what we're talking about, and they say, "Oh man, them niggas over there pointing this shit out. Oh, we can't have that. They're gonna take our fun away." So what do they do? They come false flag our channels, or they start to complain, or they come harass us, and then some of our people get so nervous. What do? What do? They just give up, right? Come on, look, check this. I mean, come on. Now I'm going to go to the video that I did. I'm going to show you what they're doing. YouTube is promoting this.
To those people who have a heart.
Sorry about that. Show y'all. As seen on see how YouTube put this on? This is supposed to be about me. Toby wears this ugly nigger hair. I'm supposed to be Toby. See if y'all don't understand the reference of Toby, I'm the rebellious nigger, as they like to say. The ignorant nigger can hardly read. Toby's latest post came about because a Saw reporter for News One read a story. www.chipmania.com complained that it's B's racist sheets. What? An irate pet nigger. Toby jumped on the bandwagon. Toby, you're one ignorant pet nigger. Let's see how this auto-generated by YouTube. Auto-generated by YouTube. Just when you think niggas can't sink any lower, they mash your drain just a little bit more from the cesspool. Now, I guess I'm a good company because you got me down here with the president, right? But you see, auto-generated by YouTube. That means YouTube instigate, they put people, say, hey, man, y'all go to this person's site, okay? Because remember, this person, see, this is what I'm talking about. This person is diaming y'all out. This pet nigga, see? Look at this, see? I'm popular, folks. I'm really popular. Check this out. I remember Toby from a while back. Amazing how quickly came out of the wood piles and posted his rent. Oh boy. Oh boy, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. But y'all see how YouTube instigates shit. You see that, right? You see, y'all see that. See what I mean? They do this. They do this. I told y'all, see, that's why I said we gotta get our shit together and go after these bastards. This is why I tell you guys to document everything. See? By the way, Lil Skillers deserve what he got. I just wish he got shot in the face. That's what this person said. I'm not gonna delete this stuff. I'm saving all these things so it makes it very easy for me to go say, hey, this is what YouTube promotes. This is what YouTube promotes. I keep trying to tell y'all, I don't know what it's going to take for y'all to understand that we have no friends, we have no allies. All we got is each other. And for those black men and black women out here that think that this is being paranoid or this is a few, think again. The very men and women that you walk past, the very same men and women that you've laughed with or said good morning or good evening to, or the very same men and women that you flirted with, they flirt with you. I guarantee you they out here getting a big laugh out of this. I keep trying to tell y'all, we got too many enemies out here to be fighting one another. This is why I don't understand why brothers and sisters are fighting each other when we didn't start this shit. People outside the community instigated this type of violence and mindset that we've seen to embrace the last 20 to 25 years. What else is it going to take for us to understand that we have no allies? Only allies that we do have can be each other. Now, there might be a few white men and white women out there, but that's a few. They ain't stepping up. Ask yourself, where were all these occupiers and NATO protesters at when George Zimmerman shit was going down? But that they turn around and say, hey, man, we got to go fight the man. Wait a minute. For years, blacks have been saying, hey, this is what's going on in this country. Now that y'all have gotten y'all nigga moment, now y'all wants to stand with you. That's why I got mad when I seen those black men and women at Occupy Wall Street across the country, or these NATO protests down there fighting and stuff. I'm like, you motherfuckers want to stand with your own people, but you go stand with a group of people who never stood with you or will not stand with you, even if they know that's the right thing to do. See, they send messages, they make phony YouTube channels and whatnot, and this is what they do. They sit back and then they play like, oh, we're not racist, but yet you say the most racially insensitive things. Blacks didn't find any planes and any buildings. We never wanted to say we want to take over the government. Those white people, those are people who have denied their African ancestry, or that people of color have done stuff like that. But yet we get all the hate directed towards us. You have to ask yourself why. Ask yourself why. They are jealous. They are resentful. And they fearful that black men and black women can wipe out the white population. See, they know if they can get to us, everybody else going to fall in line. Because I'm going to tell you something. Let's be honest. Other people of color that have close connection to us, when they start intermingling with white, they start calling themselves white. But if we intermingle with white folk, they still going to see black. Because our genetics are just that strong. So you take out the dominant to make the recessive stronger. Think about it. Why do you think they've been trying to redefine, come up with the terms interracial or mixed ethnicity? And you got blacks saying, well, all of us are mixed. Well, all of us got white in us. No, we don't. Don't buy, because we got light, our skin is light. Blacks can produce light skin or dark skin or whites, or we consider white skinned people. We're the only people on the planet that can do that. Y'all bound into that shit that we all got slave DNA, white DNA in us. That's a lie. That's been a thing that's been pushed for hundreds of years. And some blacks say, well, I got long hair, I got good hair. But that sounds so stupid. There are blacks in Africa right now who've never been in contact with white folk, got long, straight, silky hair. There are whites who have kinky hair. But I don't see them saying I got black hair. They say I just got coarse hair. When you see a white person with full lips, do they say they got black ancestry? No. Because they would not acknowledge it. This is why I get mad at some of our Puerto Rican and Dominican and Cuban counterparts, and Mexican, Native American, and Pakistani, Arab. We're not black. I'm like, oh, really? The first thing they call you? They call you some variation of nigger, don't they? They call you a nigger, a sand nigger, a rice nigger, a bean nigger. I've heard it all. But when you try to point this shit out to people like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Those just isolated incidents. Then the brothers and sisters you tried to warn, when they get their nigga moment, man, Harvey, you were right, man. I just didn't want to see it. No, because you bought into what they've said on television. You bought into what your pastor and what your brain dead grandparents or parents or teachers have told you. You got eyes, you got ears, you got a mind, use it. Or we're going to keep coming across people like this, sending comments like this. I ain't never seen black folks up there say, we're glad that this little 17-year-old kid or this 21-year-old woman has gone missing. We're glad to see that little girl mother get off scot-free for murder. We've never said that. In fact, blacks have made videos calling out these people. But you speak up for them and you worried about them and defend others, but they don't defend you. Where's all the other people of color out here on YouTube defending Trayvon Martin or the blast and those who are racist? They're quiet. But when Cat Williams called that dude out on stage last year, y'all went ape shit at Cat Williams but y'all forget the guy called Cat Williams a nigga. When Tracy Morgan made a joke that everybody have done gay jokes because some gay person in the audience got pissed off at him, Chris Rock and the rest of these Hollywood posted his friends and these fans that had blasted even his co-stars. Tracy was wrong. But they can make fun of us all day. Brothers and sisters, y'all better realize something. These people do anything to put us back in the place they think we should be at. Whether it be in chains, whether it's segregated communities, which we do live in segregated communities, some of us, or 6 feet under. George Zimmerman may walk. George Zimmerman has gotten the right wing. The right wing has given him cover. This man lied and said he had no money and went and raised all that money. And the judge still let him walk. How many young black men have gotten arrested and sat in jail with a high ass bond, but there's no physical evidence till the police get the evidence and set them up, and nobody bats an eye? This is why I say if we got a disagreement with one another, we keep that shit among ourselves. Because white men and white women are not, I repeat, they are not going to attack each other in front of us. And they will not allow us to be mean-spirited and put websites up like that. Because they will find us out and say, look, let me give you an example. Say, for instance, I made a website talking about white people that I want to see white people mocking their tragedies. Harvey Superboy lives at such and such, such and such. He lives over here. He goes here. This is us. We follow him at the store. Blah, blah, blah. They follow me. But they won't do it to white folk. See, as black folk, we ain't made no examples. We ain't rose up and said enough is enough. Because we listen to these pastors on Sunday morning. God said, forgive them. When you go to heaven, God's judgment will be ready for them. Nah. I shouldn't have to wait to go someplace that nobody have never came back and told me really exists to say that's when I'm going to get my rewards. That shit they ain't told slaves and been passed on and passed on and passed on. Just like so-called soul food that was leftovers that blacks had to use to eat. And now we figure it's cuisine. When are y'all gonna get tired of people sending messages and saying things and doing things to us? But like I said, when you got your own out here throwing us under the bus, some people say, I give up. I don't. Shit like this gets me charged even more. This makes me want to go out here and do even more videos. Put these motherfuckers on blast. But like I said in my other video, me and other brothers and sisters need help. We just can't do it by ourselves. Right now, we can take down YouTube, Google, and these other websites or these corporations because our dollars have gone to make these people rich. And we sit back and don't ask for anything. But white folk, when they feel aggrieved, they jump. Skittles and Arizona iced tea should have said, we're going to donate money to Trayvon Martin. He got killed. Going to buy our product. White folks have taken, those who are racist whites, have taken Skittles and iced tea and ain't made a mockery. Look what the Ricketts did. The owners, the children, father who created and founded Ameritrade. Look how he was going to use Reverend Wright to stoke up racial fears again. Instead of him going to Reverend Wright or talking to him and apologizing, he goes apologize to Reverend Jackson and some black clergy. Those people are the problem. No disrespect to Reverend Jackson. But sometimes the black pastors got to say, nope, Stop trying to emulate Dr. King. Why don't y'all emulate Malcolm or Farrakhan or Elijah Muhammad or the Black Panther Party or the new Black Panther Party? Stop trying to look out and say, we got to come together as brothers and sisters. These people don't understand. We didn't let these animals run rampant for way too long. And we need to put them in their fucking place once and for all. Wake up, people.